everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well out there. And today we're going to do another video about the case for physical media. I did one of these videos back in the beginning of December. It was very well received, and I'm back with another one. And I'm probably going to have another one coming up too from this series. It's a series I wasn't expecting to do, but considering the state of physical media right now, I felt compelled to talk about it. And we're going to talk about a very huge title, for an American title that you can't get on streaming. It's not streaming anywhere. And the physical, you're buying old physical media at this point if you want this film to own it. There hasn't been a 4K upgrade, not in America anyway. And that film is 1978's George Romero's Dawn of the Dead. Now, this one I'm holding, and we're going to go through this, is the Anchor Bay Ultimate Edition that came out back in 2004. I bought this back in 2004, and I still have it. It was in my storage unit. I pulled it out because I did buy one of those 4Ks from overseas, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But it dawned on me, you can't watch this on streaming. You can't watch this movie. You can't buy it. You can watch it on YouTube, but legally you can't buy it on streaming service. You can't. It's not available in the US. And there's a reason for that, and we'll get into that. Now, there hasn't been a US release for this film in quite some time. There hasn't been a 4K upgrade. Second Sight, which is the 4K I own, I bought that, and you can watch the different cuts of the movie in 4K, but you can't access the special features because they're region locked. But you can watch the movie. So you can still get this on physical media, and you can still get this set. You might pay a little bit for it out there because this is pretty hot. But you can't get a 4K version of this film. There's just no American release for it, unfortunately. And the reason that a lot of the times when it comes down to films like this or other films that you can't find on physical media, it comes down to the rights. Now, the reason why this is so readily available overseas is because Dario Argento owned the rights for foreign distribution. When Romero made Dawn of the Dead, he got some money from America, but Dario Argento put a lot of money in too. And when Romero made that deal, he gave the foreign distribution rights to Dario Argento. That's why there's a Dario Argento cut. This movie has the three cuts: the original theatrical version, US version, the European cut, which is the Argento cut, and the extended cut. So Anchor Bay included all of them here in this set. And this is a really great set. I mean, it has a ton of special features, commentaries. All three cuts of the film are here. And there's a 72-minute documentary plus some older documentaries are on here as well. So this is a great set. And I'm glad I still have it, even though I have the 4K from Second Sight. And the reason why in America you can't get it is because Romero sadly has passed away, but the gentleman who has the U.S. rights to it is Richard P. Rubinstein. And he was trying to do something with 3D with this film, and he lost a lot of money, supposedly, from the research I've done. And he added exorbitant fees on to anybody who wanted to license this to show it on their streaming platform or to remaster it for a physical media release. So that's why the rights are tied up with Rubinstein. That's why we can't get a brand new version of this or an upgraded version of this. And it's a shame. This is a classic of horror cinema. It's a masterpiece of zombie and horror cinema from George A. Romero. And it's a shame that we don't have a newer version of this. I would love, although I have a 4K version and the Second Sight version is pretty damn good, it'd be nice to get a US release with all new special features and a new transfer and all that stuff. But this is why I believe highly in physical media and why it's important to have a copy of films, because you never know. There's stuff like this with other films where the rights get tied up and it doesn't get a physical release. And some of the films that you may like that you can't get a physical copy of or a legal physical copy of is because they're tied up somewhere or somebody might not even know they have the rights. A lot of this stuff, when people pass away, the rights kind of fall on other folks and they might not even know they have them. And the movie kind of gets lost in the shuffle. And it's a shame that it would happen to such a huge horror movie like this one, that a lot of people are always seeking out to have a physical copy of it or even to stream it. And you can't stream it except for watch. There's a version on YouTube, though. You can watch that. Now, in this set, this Anchor Bay set, you get this great artwork of Flyboy, Fran, and you have them all right here. And there's a booklet here. And you got all 4 discs. One has the documentaries and the special features. One has the European version, the extended cut, and the US theatrical cut. And I am so glad I still have this. I almost forgot I still had it. I was going through my storage unit, and because I have a bunch of totes over there, because I don't have room here to display a lot of my collectibles. Although now my son's getting older, he wants to put them out, and he has, because he got a desk for Christmas, and he's displaying some of my collectibles that I've had over the years. And I was glad I still have it. Like I said, I have the 4K second sight edition, but I can't watch the special features. Now, the 72-minute documentary, I do believe, is on YouTube, so you can watch it for free if you really want to. But I just wanted to make this video. Again, this is a case for physical media. And honestly, I get the case for going digital, but it saves room. But there's nothing like having, I mean, this is a sweet set. There's nothing like having this in your hand on your shelf, displaying it, and you're able to pull it out and watch the special features or watch whatever cut of the film you want to watch. And, you know I made this plea back in December that I believe in physical media, and especially considering, look, I have streaming movies, but at the end of the day, especially when it comes to 4K, discs will always give you the best picture quality over streaming. Some streaming services are better than others, but at the end of the day, a disc will give you the best quality and the best sound over the streaming version. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this one, this Dawn of the Dead situation, that you can't stream it anywhere except for, like I said, YouTube and probably some other sites. You can't watch it legally, but it's out there. But I just thought it was something that you can't legally watch it on any streaming service or buy it streaming. And we haven't had a US release in quite some time for this classic of horror cinema. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video about that. I'll be back with another video about the case for physical media as well. But really, that's all I have for this one. I hope you're all doing well out there. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.